Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 1970 Honda S800. Now this has a 715 horsepower, 466 pounds-feet of torque, 2.3 litre turbocharged inline-4 engine, and the car itself weighs 1,643 pounds. It's got all-wheel drive, off-road tyres and off-road suspension, and as a result it can do 0 to 60 in 4.183 seconds, 0 to 113.989 seconds, and going to a top speed of 226 miles an hour. So yeah, not the most impressive acceleration that we've had on this series so far, but it is extremely light. It does have all-wheel drive and it has plenty of power, so maybe it'll be quick. But the only real big issue I see, outside of the fact that it might not be able to deal with the bumps and the jumps, is the water, because low-slung, lightweight cars do not tend to do well through the water, as opposed to large, high-riding, heavy off-roaders. So let's see what this car can do. At least because it is small, it should be agile. Whether or not that all-wheel drive system is going to make it understeer more, like it did just a little bit there, I have no idea. You never know, this car might surprise. That Cadillac Escalade from the previous episode sure as hell did. Certainly wobbling around a lot, but not crashing or anything yet, so no harm done. Did not enjoy that landing there. Let's rewind a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we hit the land and then we drift and then we crash into a rock. Heavy braking there helped. Severely lost some of the speed that it had to go through the water. It's barely doing 70. That's yeah, not helpful. Whoa, that was a massive two-wheel action there. We crashed into a tree. Yeah, suffering a fair bit from understeer. Taking out a bunch of the track furniture at the same time. This is one of the difficult cars to drive, one of the more difficult cars to drive anyway, especially in terms of normal road cars. Obviously the likes of the like Robin and BMW, whoa, Isetta were difficult, but that's because they've got weird setups. This is still, you know, normal four-wheel car with normal dimensions, etc. But they were certainly not the car that's impacted the water like before and then it's spin around as heavily as that. Come on. Yeah, not a great time, but could be worse. A lot worse. We've certainly had slower, and that put in a time of 2 minutes 23.811, but it is easily one of the slowest times that we've had for a very long time. It's slower than the let's have a look, 811. It's slower than the Bentley Sport Continental GT3. It's slower than the BMW M4 GTS and the Warthog from Halo and the Dodge Viper ACR, but it is quicker than the Opel Manta 400. It's also quicker than the Polaris RZR and the Holden Sandman HQ panel van, but still not a quick time. It's bottom 10 there by far. But yeah, like I said, could be a whole lot worse. But yeah, could be a whole lot better to be slower than a you know, a low-slung, real low-slung racing track car like that Bentley is yeah, not all that good. But yeah. It had its plus points. It had a really fairly decent acceleration. The bumps and the jumps didn't prove too detrimental. It did have a two-wheel moment that was probably one of the more spectacular ones that we've had. Yeah, but apart from the acceleration and the relatively ease that it had in some of the areas of this course, it really struggled with the water. Some of the jumps it could not handle, and yeah, just didn't have the the capabilities to deal with the kind of terrain that this course has on offer. But mainly it was the water that was slowing it down. It was barely able to do 70 mile an hour for any of the water, and at one point we actually hit the water and then span round, which is a first, I think. So yeah, not terrible, certainly not the worst. You'd have to be going more than 4 minutes to be the worst, like the Reliant Supervan, but neither is it by far the best. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.